The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on Stim Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Oh man, hold on, wait a minute. This is some bullshit.
They're canceling the fucking show?
Yeah, they're planning on dropping us after 7 years.
That's bullshit. You still got people that listen and like the show.
Look, guys, you had a good 7-year run. What more do you want from us?
You're like a goddamn Oreo cookie. You taste like shit but swathed in the center.
Okay, goddamn it. Our hands are tied, okay? Yeah, you're goddamn right, your hands are tied. Jerkin, pass me the duct tape, motherfucker. Wait a minute. What are you doing? All right, tape them together. Yeah, motherfucker.
You know what? I think I kind of like this.
Yeah.
Tie it a little tighter. Tighter.
Yeah.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motors. Hellfire, I think somebody lit a cigarette. Nope, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9. Stim Radio fam, they ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call a real show. They tough as hell with a hard edge like a steel toe. They campaign like a bass head. So if you mad at them, call in, fuck some hate mail. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
All right, you sons of fucking bitches. Welcome to the shit that fucking irks me. Sorry for the little bit of a late start. We had some issues, but we got them worked out. Anyway, I'm Maxwell Silverhammer. She's actually...
You're Ocelot over there?
I'm Ocelot if he turns my mic on.
And I'm G.J. Jerkman.
Yeah, and on the phone we got Bigg Mike. Bigg Mike, what's going on, man?
Nah, shit. Just chilling, hanging out.
Organized crime entertainment in the building. So, shit, you know what, dude? I got to be honest with you. I didn't know if you were a white dude or a black dude.
Hey, man, I get that a lot, bro. I get.
Well, hey, man, just listening to your music. So, what's going on, man? Is this? Are you dropping anything? What's happening?
Yeah, at the end of November, I got a mixtape drop for Better Days.
Oh, okay, and that means you're using industry beats.
Yeah, I'm not using beats that I purchased, so all that, man. That's a lot of fucking money. Shit, you know what
Yeah.
Kind of cheap.
Well, I guess you do what. Is that why many rappers do mixtapes, man? Because then this way they don't have to pay, somebody to do their beats for them.
A lot of artists that I know be fucking mixtapes. That's.
Okay.
Yes.
A lot of them.
It takes a lot.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say a lot of them I've had on the show. Are always talking about their mixtapes and they're this and they're that, and I'm like, well. What's the deal with the mixtape?
Man, if you put you can put a mixtape together a lot quicker than an album. An album's supposed to have structure. A mixtape is all kinds of crazy shit, whatever you want to throw in on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's more time consuming with the album.
Yeah. Well, but the thing is too. I mean, it depends on what you're looking to do. What exactly are you looking to do with this, man?
I'm trying to look for $1 million independent. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want. Kind of like Strange Music. If you ever heard of them or fucked with them?
Oh yeah, of course. Jesus.
That's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to build OCE as a organization that's all across the United States. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like, I'm in Alabama, and we got chapters all over. You know what I mean? Like, we got one in Chicago, obviously Michigan with Big P and all them up there. But we're all over, California and shit. We got mad people all over.
So that's what organized crime entertainment is, really. It's just a bunch of you guys sort of linked up across America, if you will, and you all rap, huh?
Yeah, it kind of basically went like that, yeah.
No, that's cool. That's good, man. Well, there is an old school dude who goes by the name Bigg Mike, man. Have you ever heard of him?
Oh, no, but I do know it's a fairly popular name, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess you just look at it like, hey, this is me, and fuck what
Yeah.
he's doing.
I've been called Big Mike my whole fucking life. I'm a big fat guy, so you know what I mean? Like, that's the whole reason of Big Mike. I'm just a big ass dude.
Okay.
First,
Okay.
so.
Wow. Man, so you got the mixtape dropping here, man. What kind of got you into doing all this in general? When did you start rapping?
When I was like 10, I just I was always been kind of into like arts and crafts and shit like that, and kind of was started with just poetry. You know what I mean? Like that's how I started, and it wasn't really poetry; it was more dark poetry.
Right.
And then my brothers and shit, like way back when I was like 11, they started a rap group called Northern Boys, and we just fucking, just did here and there freestyles. It wasn't like, I do shit now, like I record and shit. But that's how I started, was actually my older brother, Chris. He started Northern Boys and started telling me I had talent and shit. I should pursue it. So that's what started it.
So from there, you just kind of continued rapping. And, I mean, I think there's a point, though. Did you ever think like, damn, I don't know if I want to do this seriously? I just kind of enjoy doing it for the homies and those around me. And was there a trigger point, man, where you were like, okay, I really want to do this professionally?
Yeah, there was. I like just freestyled at parties and shit for the longest time. And then I got with one of my homeboys named Spin, and we started a group called 2B. I was fucking didn't have a job, didn't fucking really have nothing, just had basically music, you know what I mean? And me and him just fucking hit it off, and like I known the cat for like 15 years, so I thought it was cool as fuck that me and my best friend, from elementary, starting a rap group. And I first told him, I was like, look, bro, I'm like, if we're going to jump into this shit, we can't be like everybody else just trying to get famous and shit. Like, I really do it just because like, I don't really give a fuck if people listen to my shit or not. Like, I appreciate everybody that does, but in all honesty, I would drop a track and just fucking play it in my car. That's all, you know what I mean? Like, I just enjoy making it.
So basically, you do music for yourself, stuff that you would like. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you heard that album, that would be something that you would purchase yourself and just slump the hell out of.
Fuck yeah. Like, I think that's how all artists should I mean, that's all different types of rap nowadays, but I feel just like, that's why I'm kind of different. Like, I just do shit that I like, and if someone else likes it, that's cool as fuck. That's just, more props to, the lyrics and shit that I do.
Right. Well, at least you, and I noticed the tracks you sent me, man. They're very, very diverse.
Yeah.
Which is good, man. I was really thinking, oh shit, because a lot of the stuff you put up on Facebook, not saying that it sounds, it does sound the same. A lot of it had the same style. So when you sent me these, man, I was like, oh wow, there's a lot of different shit in here, man. You had a little horrorcore, and you had some party shit. You had some serious, heartfelt shit. So I like it, man. Nice mix of music that you gave me.
Yeah, that's what I'm more of like. I don't think one.
Wait a minute.
All over. I mean.
Right. You were breaking up a little bit there, man. Just for a second. Repeat what you just said.
I said, I kind of go all over. You know what I mean? I don't touch one subject. Most of it's about life issues that I've been through or going through, but that's what I try to do. Like. I mean, I call it hood music. Some tracks I do, hood music, and some tracks I do for, like, what I call white boy party music, you know what I mean? Like, people that just getting fucked up and want to just listen to something that pounds, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because when I'm drunk, I don't listen to the lyrics, I just listen to the beat. So, I try to find the beat. Hopefully people like it.
See, I like getting drunk and listening to lyrics, man. Sometimes drinking actually intensifies the lyrics because you're going, oh, shit. Hell, I'll listen to some Lil Wayne when I'm drunk and find something good in it.
Yeah, I know, right? A lot of people like that Lil Wayne shit. Like, I don't even find anything that he's saying is like understandable. He just says one thing and then over top of another, and it just kind of goes together.
Right.
I'm sorry, but I hate that kind of, that type of rap. I'm not into that type of shit.
Right. It's just, well, it's not really even rap, man. They're not rhyming. They're not doing anything. They're just kind of saying shit, chanting things, you know?
Yeah, he goes basically how Lil Wayne does it. He goes into a studio, goes into a booth, and plays a beat and just talks on it. You know what I mean? Like, if I could get paid millions of dollars doing that shit, fucking where's the check? You know what I mean? I can do that all day.
Right.
A lot of people, it's easy writing rap and shit, and it's really not. It's a lot of wordplay that you gotta have. Right. And with 30 million fucking other white boys that are trying to be rappers, you know what I mean? You gotta be kind of this, you gotta be different. Shit, you can't sound the same. So that's why I have all kinds of different types of music.
Well, it shouldn't even be about being white or whatever, man. It should just be, you're competing with rappers, period. Latino, Asian, black dudes, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. But I mean, it's been brought to my attention more than once that I'm in a black, basically, you know what I mean? Like, I understand, I'm in a black culture when I rap, but that's just like me saying, white people own country or some shit. That's stupid as fuck to say, but I mean, I go by it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not disrespectful about it, I ain't busting out the N-word in, all my lyrics and stuff, I guess. I don't know.
I've actually heard you use it, which is, I think is great. I like the fact you use it in your songs, man. I think more white people should be using that word in their songs, man, but just to desensitize some of these people from it. You know what I mean?
Right. It's not like I'm being disrespectful. You know what I mean? I look at it this way. Nobody can tell me what the fuck I put on my music. You know what I mean? Like, even my boss, Big P, he doesn't tell me what is cool and what's not cool and what I'm allowed to do. I just drop a track, send it his way, he masters it for me, and fucking boom.
Right.
He doesn't, oh, you can't say that. You know what I mean? Like, and obviously, if I was under a major record label, they probably wouldn't be letting me say some shit like that. Or Eminem would have already popped off with it or some shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like Eminem did every offensive possible thing in his music except for use that word.
Right? He just, yeah. That's fucked. So.
And that's, man, I honestly wish more white rappers would say nigga. Because, I mean, hey, they should be happy the white man is trying to assimilate for once.
Right. And plus, it's fucking 2014. Like, man, this shit has been way past and gone. I know a lot of people hurt from it still, but fuck, man. I ain't never done that shit. Like, I ain't saying it derogatory towards you. Like, I'm just saying it because that's my motherfucking nigga right there.
Right. Exactly.
That's just, you know what I mean?
Right. Right. There shouldn't be this double standard that you can't use the word.
Right. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm trying to get out of it just because the stipulation on it too, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't want to hear a white rapper saying nigga, you know what I mean? They really don't. And I've been told that by a lot of people, a lot of other white rappers. They're like, I don't know why you put that in there, but because they always say, like, people are going to get offended at shows and shit. I've done it multiple times at shows and never had anybody step to me or anything like, oh, I got a problem with you saying that.
Well, see, that's it, man. I think when it's the end of the day, they understand it's just music. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So.
It's just that I think that's why people, I don't know, think I'm black or something until they see my white ass on the fucking cover or some shit.
Well, I actually asked Jerkman when he had you on the video there. I said, is he a white dude or a black dude? So I didn't know. Plus, I can't see your pictures, so it's like fuck. I didn't know. But I you know what? Regardless of all that, man, yeah, people are gonna tell you this and don't use the word. This holds a very special place for me, man, because I used to do music myself. And yes, I did use the word in my music, and a lot of people told me not to, just like what you have happening with you now. And now I'm thinking about, since I've started doing the radio show, I'm like, fuck it, I use it all the time, and I'm on video, so you can see me. So, nigga, I'm here.
Fuck it.
So,
yeah.
So I want to jump into one of your tracks, man. We actually, the order is a little different than I originally thought, but that's all right. It's good. We're first going to jump into Bitch, I Get It.
Oh, yeah, that shit's hot as fuck. I like that one.
So we're going to jump into that little party vibe for you. So here we go.
All right.
So hang with us. We'll come right back.
Right on.
Bitch, I get it, bitch, I get it, bitch, I get them figures. Bitch, I get it, bitch, I get it, I'll bring 100 niggas. Bitch, I get it, bitch, I get it, what you know about? Cause bitch, I get it, bitch, I get it, bitch, I make it proud. DJ, slow it down so these fucking lames can hear me. Cause they can't touch me now, they can see this fucking clearly. I'ma run with this and have fun with it. Said bitch, I get it popping like a gun and shit. Turn it up in the kitchen, whipping tons of shit. Stay clowning on these bitches, getting money, kid. From sun up to sundown. Middle finger in the air, step the fuck down. One fuck up and them guns out. Motherfucker try to test me, I got tons of rounds. Cause I'm out for the money, can't dial me down. My blood so strong like a pound of loud. Man, they call me the shit, that's without a doubt. Bitch, don't give me no lip, just shut your mouth and step aside, watch me kill this shit. All my niggas in the building are the realest, kid. Stop lying to yourself, cause you feel my shit. And every time I'm in the show, you know I steal this shit. Like, ha ha, that's fake to me. Or you motherfucking lames, that was fake to me. Y'all can eat a dick while I make the cheese. And I bet you motherfuckers start hating me. But that's great to me, cause that's what I want. Dog, line them up and outline it, yo. Cause you niggas don't want it, I go off your jaw. So you niggas all talk, your whole clique is soft. And you know I've been about it, bitch, watch me shine. Talking money so fat, looking like some dimes. And you jocking on my side, trying to take what's mine. But you already know that I'm on my grind, nigga. Bitch, I get it, bitch, I get it. Bitch, I get it,
Oh, yeah,
bitch, I
stop
get it.
it.
I'll bring 100 niggas. Bitch, I get it, bitch, I get it. What you know about? Cause bitch, I get it, bitch, I get it. Bitch, I make it proud. Down to the motherfucking folders, hold the bitch, we ready to roll and keep it shit to the motherfucking colders. Can't really hold us, so CE to the motherfucking death. No disrespect, but fuck the rest. We're the fucking best up in the streets. Fuck some beef. Do you wanna see what it's like to beat? They come and fuck with me. It's easy to see you ain't fucking with me. Ready to pop up on the drop. Finger up like fuck the cops. On the block, just busting shots. Rolling deep with the heat. Blazing trees. Serving your bitch up like a fiend. The demon that's risen, the darkest prison. That keeping it kicking. You bitches and tripping and sipping. They say you fake with the cane. That bitch with the lame. I'm new to the game. They hearing my name. I'm verse with the flame. I'm doing my thing from up and down. You like a fucking clown. No fucking around. We in this bitch. Doing it big with the motherfucking hit. Bitch, I get it, bitch, I get it, bitch, I get them figures. Bitch, I get it, bitch, I get it, I'll bring 100 niggas. Bitch, I get it, bitch, I get it, what you know about? Cause bitch, I get it, bitch, I get it, bitch, I make it proud.
Bitch, I get it. Bitch, I get it. Bigg Mike from OCE, Organized Crime Entertainment. What's going on, man? You still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Cool. You know, man, I had a totally different idea. Before I even listened to the song, to that track, I thought it was like you having an argument with a female saying, like, look, bitch, I get it. Shut up. but instead, it's interesting, man, because, you know, I like when you throw the little different thing my way. So here it was, meaning, bitch, I get it. Like, I get money. I get it in, you know.
I'm getting it, yeah. Yeah, that song's kind of old, though. Like, I just sent that because that bitch is a banger. We get pretty good views on that one.
Yeah, that's not, well, I could see where people would want to, that definitely has a club vibe to it, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of has
a lot of the fans kind of like that type of music, so that's what we try to. I mean, look, they like a lot of other shit. There's a whole bunch of, variety, but we try to do more of a party. That's more of a show song, you know what I mean? Like, we get live as fuck at a show with that song.
Right. Bitch, you get it. So, hey. But how'd you hook up with OCE, man?
I actually was fucking with this other record label. I had 2 Deep was the group that I was in with me and my boy Spin, and ended up having a fallout with 2 Deep and moved to the city, and was on SoundCloud one day at one of my ex-bitch's house, and found Paul, Big P, and fucking I heard one of his songs called not Make a Wish, Walk in My Shoes.
Oh.
And that shit just blew my fucking mind when I first heard it. You know what I mean? I was really into it. Like I was feeling that way at the type of time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And just fucking hit him up on Facebook and was like, yo, bro, I want to do a collaboration and shit. This is back before anybody knew who I was.
Right.
And he kind of blew me off a little bit, you know what I mean? You know, I kind of do that way, you know, a little bit with people that try to hit me up. So I ain't hating, but he blew me off, and then kind of met him at this party of the other record label I was trying to fuck with, and met him and just became real good friends with him. You know, he's like my brother now, but ended up living with them for like a couple months, and he already had Organized Crimes Entertainment, but we ended up fucking restarting it because the label kind of dropped a little bit.
Okay.
I convinced him to fucking start it back up, and then I kind of got locked up for like a month. And then when I got out of jail, you know, it was game on from there. Like, it was OCE since then.
Wow.
So it's been like a year I've been with OCE, year and a half now.
Damn. So, and that rest has been, I know for a while, prior to this interview, you guys had a little, like, I don't know if I want to call it a split. Well, I guess it was a split. You were going to start, kind of leave OCE and do your own thing, and what happened there, man?
Just a misunderstanding. You know, me and Paul, like I said, we're, you know, that Big P. Like I said, we're like family. He's like my older brother. Sometimes, you know, family got some issues and butt heads. And I was starting OCE Bama, Organized Crimes Entertainment Alabama, and just some misunderstanding about how the situation was supposed to go, and kind of pissed me off and kind of blew off my homeboys and shit. You know, it's, you know, but we're better now. You know.
Right. Well, you're obviously back working with them, so that's cool.
Fuck yeah, man. I enjoy it, man. Everybody at OC, man, they be doing their thing. They got a whole shitload of albums coming out, you know, with all different kinds of artists.
Wow. A lot of them mixtapes, or are they actual albums?
No, they're actual albums. Like my boy Jeremy, I think he got one coming out here soon. I know Paul got an album about to drop. I think it's Walk Away. You know, everybody got a lot of albums. I'm going to probably stick into just doing mixtapes right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's just for your working in your budget kind of thing?
No, I kind of started an album called See No Evil, Hear No Evil. And some of the work that I did for it wasn't the quality I wanted. And the producer that I was fucking with for the album just kind of never hit me up about it.
Oh.
So I just kind of, you know, I did a couple tracks to it. I got them up on SoundCloud, but I'm probably not going to finish that album. I'm just going to take all that shit off and just personal music and fuck with some new shit, you know what I mean?
So you might stash those tracks for later projects and things.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually going to finish the album. I just, right now, it's actually going to be a 2 Deep album. Me and my homeboy and my brother Spazzo, we're going to start 2 Deep up again and running under OCE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we have that to look forward to then, huh?
Yeah, but that's probably going to be more like, you know, probably 2 years down the road. That's just in talks right now. We haven't really got everything together yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, man. I thought that was Osbama. Like, you know, like the president.
Yes.
I thought it was a cool little play on words, man. I maybe think you guys should run with that.
Well, Osbama?
Yeah, I'm Osbama, man. OCE, Bama, you know, taking over. I'm your fucking president. You know? So, you know, kind of, actually, it's very ironic, man, because a lot of you guys down with OCE are white guys. So it's kind of like, okay, Obama is the president of a country which traditionally has had a white president. Now, here it is, OCE is taking over a form of music that is traditionally a black form of music.
Yeah, that would be cool, but that's a good-ass idea.
So, you know.
I give you props if I ever use it, all right? I'll make sure Mac motherfucking Silverhammer said that shit.
That's all you got to do, man. I'm not looking for any money. I'm not looking for anything. I think some rappers get a little upset, you know, if I have ideas and I throw it at them. They're kind of like, yeah, that's cool, man. But they're afraid, like, I'm going to come back later and ask for money, which something I don't do. I like to see ideas implemented, man. That's all.
Right. Hey, that's a lot of fucking problem with rapping nowadays. I mean, there's a lot of fucking people you really can't trust because of that shit. You know what I mean? If you start doing a little bit good for yourself, you got mad fucking people trying to be your homeboy now and then. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I mean, like you were just talking about this past, you know, album that you were working on, this Hear No Evil, See No Evil. Did you at least get the masters for your shit?
Yeah, I got it all, master.
It's because you don't want to see a Bigg Mike album dropping that you are not going to get paid for. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, you're cutting out there.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that's not like you can't sell your product unless you have, you know. Hold up. I gotta. There we go. Yeah, you can't sell a product that's not yours. You know what I mean? If I use a beat that's not mine, I can't sell the mixtape. I only can give it away. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I could see this producer guy that you'd worked with, you know, taking the masters of your stuff, and I mean, it would be your word against his, really, right? If he tried to claim that, hey, you know, he could just say, oh yeah, well, this is it. He gave me the rights to this shit. You know, I have his master right here. You know.
Yeah, that's a big issue too. You have to have everything. Yeah, everything in paper. Everything has to be down. That way, people can't fuck you like that.
Yep.
That's why I tend to kind of just stay towards mixtapes because the shit's free. I ain't gotta fuck with all the legal shit. And right now, I mean, I ain't really trying to make money off of it. I'm just trying to do my thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, just, you know, get your name out there, I guess. You know, people hearing your shit. I mean, you got fans. I've seen people commenting, you know, on your shit. So.
I mean, Facebook, that's a good ass tool too. That's how I got all my fans. I didn't even really fucking put in any footwork in yet, you know. I got plans of doing that here soon, but Facebook is a hell of a fucking place for, you know, getting hurt or some shit. You never know who can hear you on that.
Right. Well, I think it's a great thing too. I'm sure you get a lot of wannabe promoters too, man, that try to hit you up and tell you they're gonna do. You get any of that at all?
Yeah, oh, come do this show, you get this much money and all that shit. I'm like, send me a contract, bitch. Before I get on stage.
Yeah, you'll probably get a lot of inbox messages, you know, people saying, man, I can promote you, I can do this, and I can do that, and you're going, well, why should I pay you to do what I can do?
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing about Facebook. You don't even need promoters nowadays. You can promote yourself in your fucking house, you know what I mean?
Right. So, record labels, promoters, goodbye. They're not liking this shit.
I just had a fucking dude hit me up about getting something about fuck your record label, like do independent. I'm like, bro, our record label is independent. It's not like some fucking shit you find on, you know, MTV or nothing, but that's why it's independent, because we're doing it all on our own. We ain't trying to fuck with anybody else.
Right. It's all you guys, you know, doing your shit. You know. So when you record, you just you record with your own equipment?
Say that again?
When you record, do you use your own equipment, or do you pay for studio time, or what are you doing?
I started paying for studio time, and ended up fucking just buying my own shit, because it got to the point where, you know, people want like $20 an hour, and it takes, you know, to sit down. And the way I do it, I go into a studio and I really don't have much rope. I'll just go in the studio and do it all right there, because I like the vibe.
Right.
But it's $20 a fucking hour. You know what I mean? It takes like 4 hours to make a track on good. You know what I mean? If you're going into a multi-million-dollar studio to drop a track, you better have that shit ready to go. You know it all. You know what I mean? It take only like an hour.
Oh yeah.
$100 an hour to do one. So.
But you know that's such a pain in the ass too, man. Like you said, you're going in there and you know you got to make sure your mix sounds good and you know that they're doing everything you're supposed to and. You know, like you said, you got to have it memorized. Yeah, I have seen some people actually go into the studio, pay for studio time to sit and write lyrics.
Yeah, that's what I like doing. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's so expensive, though, man.
Yeah, that's the whole idea of getting my own. I actually just bought it. I posted the fuck out of it on Facebook. But I just bought the studio, and me and my brother were about to put a fucking booth. Actually, you know, set up a booth and everything, make it all legit so it sounds professional.
Right. Man. Yeah. Well, that's, hey, that's good, man. That's how you should be doing it. Fuck giving somebody else your money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, well, you know, I want to jump in. What's the other track we got over there, Ocelot? What's next? My Addiction. Yeah, we're going to jump into My Addiction. This is a good one, man. This is kind of some heartfelt shit that I kind of was digging a little bit. So,
yeah.
Here we go. My Addiction. We'll be right back. Bigg Mike from OCE.
It's like trying to win a losing game, and every day is the same old same. Why the fuck do you remain? I try to reclaim the sanity, but you got me hooked with every inch that I push. Feels like fire in my skin, and every time it feels like a sin. Please help me. I've been trying to kick this shit for a minute, but it seems harder every time I say I'm finished. So where was you when I needed you the most? When you left me feeling so cold. Never to know what it was like for a father to teach his son how to ride a bike. Now I'm like, fuck it, I stay rugged. My mind is always in a race from this shit that you play. Every fucking day seems to seem the same. So why the fuck would I play these little games? Yeah, why the fuck would I play these little games? It's really outside and I feel the same. That says that life is gift, but for me just a game. Life flows shining color on inside a pattern grand line between black and white. Get us right every day. I just wanna sleep away. I can take another day. I just wanna sleep away. I can take another day. Cursed with a family name, a drug addiction. Not because mine wasn't in the kitchen, it was always something itching, burning to my vein. Only nine I fell in with the name, destined never to be sane. Could you understand the things that ain't never been around? Mama got me feeling shame, want me as a child, so I'm going out acting wild. Bitch, I hope you're fucking proud as you sitting looking stupid. I'm out doing shit. Who's the one that really needs to catch a motherfucking grip? Bitch, shut your lips as I write it down. All my life I've been pushed away, only hoping for my mother's grave. I'm insane with the guilt trip, the rage that plays like a page in the motherfucking trip. In the motherfucking script. In the motherfucking script, yeah. It's raining outside and I feel the same. That says that life is gift, but for me just a game. Life flows shining color all inside a pattern grand line between black and white. Get us right every day. I just wanna sleep away. I can take another day. I just wanna sleep away. I can take another day.
There we go. I'm on now. There it is. So that was some very personal shit, man. Was that a real story?
Yeah, it actually is.
Man. So you were hooked. What was your drug of choice, man?
Most people say it's not a drug, but it's weed, really. But I was
Oh.
kind of into some other shit back in the day.
I thought you were talking about heroin, to be honest with you, because I thought you said something about shooting it in my veins or something, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. See, I took part of the addiction part, and I got some brothers that were heavily addicted to, needles and shit shooting up, and like it played in part of the song. You know what I mean? I kind of made part of it for my brother, and the other half was like me and shit. So I kind of intertwined it together.
Oh, okay. So kind of a joint personal type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that was a nice track. Who did the guitar on that?
That's just another beat I found, and I was like, man, I gotta fucking do something for that.
Wow. Yeah, because it has that sounds like some live played guitar. You know?
Yeah. It was acoustic version, but yeah, a lot of people seem to like that one.
Oh yeah.
I guess a lot of people can relate to it or something.
Well, it's different because you don't hear. Well, shit. A lot of artists now, doing hip hop, have no appreciation for any musical instruments. So I think it's cool that you included an acoustic guitar in something.
Yeah, I was actually starting to think, or I was starting to put together this live instrumental track that I want to do. It's actually live band, playing and everything. So I'm actually looking forward to doing that one.
Oh wow! So there will be actual instruments played on that then.
Yeah, it'd actually be a drummer and then a guitarist and a bassist and all that shit. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be nice, man. To hear something different from you.
It'd actually be my homeboy Shot Boogie was telling me about doing an actual show live. You know what I mean, like live instruments and everybody to have the band play their beats and shit, which I thought was odd at first because I'm more traditional, listening to the beat, doing it that way. But that's actually a good ass idea, having a live band play for your show or something like that.
Oh yeah. Well, you'd draw in more people because you'd have a stage show. It's not just a guy up there rapping over his CD or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's I almost said dat, man. That just goes to show you how old I am. Remember dats?
Remember that?
Wow. So, man, that's what's up, man. So that was and that will be on the mixtape track we just played.
Yep, that will be on the mixtape. Better Days. Yep.
Cool. And so you've gotten some pretty positive reception off that one.
Yeah. That's out of the new ones I just did, that was actually the most played and download one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, you ever get any haters, man? I'm sure you do, because I see you posting about it all the time.
Fucking mad haters, man. They just don't quit.
I mean, what type of shit do they say to you?
This one dude got all pissed off, was calling me a wannabe rapper. I'm like, dude, calm the fuck down. I'm like, how you gonna call me a wannabe rapper? Like, I'm already rapping. There's no wanna part of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already fucking doing it.
Right.
I don't get mad and go to fucking Burger King or something and be like, you're a fucking wannabe burger flipper, fucker. You know what I mean? Like, just respect. Don't fucking like it. Whatever, bro. Don't down me because how I live my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but those comments show that they've actually been listening to your shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
So really, you can't be too pissed off at it, man, and you really can't take too much issue with it. If you start fighting with them, then that's what they're wanting you to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I get mad people that hit me up and try to fight about it too. I mean, I got my shit set up to where if you're like not my friend, you don't come into my primary inbox, so I don't have to deal with that type of shit.
Right.
A lot of people that try to hate on stupid shit.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna get that anyway, man. Any place you got music posted, there'll always be somebody, posting fucked up things. I told you I used to do music, man, and I saw one day somebody uploaded some of my stuff to YouTube, and one guy said something like, "This guy's got no lyrics. Burger King's hiring dick sucker for hire," or some shit. And I'm like, my first instinct was to respond back, but man, honestly, you just let it roll off, dude.
Oh, thanks for posting my shit, dickhead.
Yeah, well, he wasn't the one who was talking shit. It was some guy who was just commenting, random dude. So, and you're always going to get that, man. And people, obviously what that shows is, hey, you know, they listen to your shit. They might be a little pissed off because you're doing something that they didn't do. You know what I mean? Or didn't think of.
And that's a lot of it too. You know, nowadays people really don't go for their dreams. You know what I mean? People get stuck in society thinking that's not cool, and they get all bent over shape because they ain't doing something that they like. I love my job. I love getting in the booth and doing what I do.
Right.
I can't do a 9 to 5. It's either fucking music and doing the right path, or, you know, I'd probably be locked up in prison right now if it wasn't for me.
Right.
So, people can do all they want. You know, this is my relief out of the reality that everybody has. People like it, I guess. So fuck it.
Man, hey, that's the main thing. I mean, you're doing you, man. So, you know, I
Right.
mean, you do have people that like your shit, and fuck, who doesn't like? Like, you just got done telling me at the beginning of the interview, you know, the shit you make is for you, stuff you would like. So, you know, fuck them. It's like somebody's clowning your musical taste. Well, that's what you like, so fuck them.
Right. Like, I don't down people for listening to that emo screaming bullshit. But, hey, people like doing what they want to do. You know?
Right. Exactly. Well, you know, I want to feed them as much music as possible, man. So we're going to jump into this next track. I want to call it the horrorcore track. What's that called, Asla?
Dead.
Tales of the Living Dead, man.
It's my homeboy Tad B, man. And we put that track all together, and, you know, pretty fucking quick. I sat there and wrote it out, you know, right there at the studio, and he just liked it, and he already had a dope ass song without me even being on it. And I just feel an honor, you know. Tad's, you know, been in the game for a minute, so shout out to Tad B. You know, that shit was banging, bro. Everybody likes that one.
So this one, yeah, I like it too, man. It's a lot different than anything else you sent me. So here it is, man. We're gonna listen to this.
Oh yeah.
That one thing that lurks through his warm soul that it putties it to ice cold. So he grabs that rusty hatchet hanging on that spike from his grandfather's basement, standing there frustrated and confused from all this fakeness that surrounds his everyday reality. So it leaves him with no choice but to chop any mook that crosses his path. What is?
Some say I'm evil, some say I'm scary. When I put mooks in the cemetery, 6 feet, lying as a human being who double-crossed me, then met the guillotine. Sick-minded, so I try to be a friend to fuck me over, and that's when I split again. But I don't run, I split with an axe. I chop 71 pieces to the motherfucking max. You don't believe, now your punk ass wanna try to fuck me up, now your punk ass gonna die, or maybe fry. Took to that other level, guts full of lead and head split with the shovel. Remember me, the one on the killing spree. I slaughter mooks that try to fuck with me. A minute of life, I put a man in a coma, shot him in his deathbed, now he's a goner. I don't care if you got backup, I'll grab my 9, then I'll pack up some heat. Blow you to your fucking knees, then ship your body over fucking seas to a place where many mooks bled. Walking through the land called Tales of the Living Dead. This is a place where many mooks died, full of hatred, suicide, everyday homicide. My destiny is to succeed, to slit wrists and watch them bastards bleed. Backstabbers, I'm talking to you. I stick a pin in your heart and play with voodoo, fool. Should've listened to the one and only. Used to be my dog, now you're my dead homie. Thorazine is going through my vein stream. I'm like Freddy, see you in tonight's dream. And it won't be a motherfucking pause. I'll introduce your neck to my metal claws, and then I'll rap down to your feet. Then put the scraps in a cage for dog meat. I'm having thoughts of chrome in my belly, dragging bed bodies down the dark alley. So you ran, jumped in a deathbed, walking through the land called Tales of the Living Dead.
I'm like a demon, scary in the night. See a fat guy running with a rusty knife. I'm coming to cut out your motherfucking eyes. Fiending for the pipe, I got what you need. Tales of the living dead, everybody gonna die. On the killing spree, hoping cop shot, suicide. If not, I'ma take my own motherfucking life. Looking for the light, but only finding darkness. Something heartless, thirsty for the blood. So I carved this blade into your brain. Something sick and insane. I'm evil, but I spare your life. If you sign on the dotted line, your soul is mine, and I'll do anything to get it. Blood shed it if you won't give it. Torture until you say, take my soul and set me free. street. Dirty as dirty needs to be. Just ask my nigga Taz B. You don't really wanna fucks with me. I'ma take your life in the tales of the living dead. I have you lying in your last bed in a shallow grave, like you was off to space. Police can't relate, cause your face misplaced from the blade.
In tonight's dream. That's nice. Hey, did he say mooks?
Yeah, I'm not all caught up on slang like that. I don't know. I mean, I guess to be a bad guy, I'm trying to kill, I guess.
As far as I know, a mook is like another derogatory term for a black dude. I don't know. I don't think he meant that, but it's just he may not have known, you know, that term. But when I heard it, I was like, "Whoa, shit!" You know, we're talking about. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's like we're talking about nigga, and it's like, no, that's, you know, he said mook. It's different. Where mooks die.
That's where you draw the line. You can't say mook.
Well, you know, maybe that's it. Maybe the word is. You know, like I said, he may have thought it was something else. It'd be interesting to know where he was going with that and what that meant. You know, it could mean something totally different.
But since we made that song, I mean, I didn't even know what the fuck it meant. I just thought it meant some dude that he's trying to kill, like in the track. You know?
Right. It could even be a gamer term. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it's funny because I recognize that word as something else. So when I heard that, I was like, oh man, dude, where are you going? What does that mean? You know? So,
yeah.
So that they can really have fun. I don't think it's a very popular word, obviously. I've only heard it once or twice, but you know, I know what that means, so it's just kind of fun.
Yeah.
So, but that's a way different track than anything you've sent me tonight that we played even.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I first started with like murder music. That's what I call it, murder music.
Okay. So that's like your second home then, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then I had a blast with that track. Like, it took me only like, 15 minutes to write the whole, I think I got like a little less than 32 bars on it, but it didn't take me long to write it. I was excited to get on that one.
Man, who were some of the artists that you were into? Obviously, there must have been a few that kind of drove you to make that murder music as opposed to party music, you know?
More like Twisted, that's like off of Psychopathic Records, like ICP, Insane Clown Classic, older Bone Thugs and Harmony, they got some murder shit, just a lot of old school. I mean, I try to pride myself on old school style,
Like Esham and artists like that?
Yeah, I didn't fuck with Esham just because I didn't really get into his style. I mean, he's kind of out of there. Talk about devil shit. Like, I ain't a devil worshiper. I just like talking about killing people.
Right.
I don't know if it's a big difference, but
well, obviously, you must have a little faith, as far as like if you're into, God or whatever. So that was never your thing,
Yeah, I was never trying to disrespect God. I ain't going to hell. Just my beliefs, you know what I mean?
Right.
Down to talk about being with the devil and like.
Right. Man, well, you're in the Bible Belt right now, down in Alabama.
Crazy, bro. Like, I just left Michigan, and they're completely for marijuana. And all I've been hearing is about some horror stories about getting caught with weed and shit and getting locked up. I'm like, fuck. I'm probably, if I get caught, I usually smoke like an ounce. You know what I mean? I always have an ounce for a personal bag, so if I get pulled over, I guess I'm fucked going for like 5 years or some shit people were saying.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
So they're pretty strict about it down there. Well, it's Alabama. So
not even that, man. They got really bad drugs around here, too, like meth. Meth is crazy in Alabama now. I guess, It ain't really bad in Michigan, but everybody down here does meth or some shit. I just stay the fuck away from that. I ain't about all that.
Right. Man, how'd you even end up in Alabama?
My my mom, she fucking ended up moving down here, and like after 6 months of her moving down here, I was like, man, fuck Michigan. And plus, I don't know, I can't get in trouble for it anyway. But I got this shit in Michigan, and I was like, fuck that, I ain't trying to stay in jail. So I dipped out down here and moved in with my brother. Oh, okay. So if you really can't go back to Michigan right now. Yeah, if I go back to Michigan, I'm probably gonna get locked up for like a year. Yeah. Well, and that's got to be tough too, because you have, I mean, you're a public. Well, let's just say what it is, man. You're a limited public figure. Because people actually, you have YouTube videos. You're doing this interview right now. Yeah. I mean, it sucks to say because Michigan's my hometown. I love it, but I'm real as fuck. You know what I mean? I still got my problems and shit. I get in trouble with the law. I don't lie about the shit. You know what I mean? When I talk about selling drugs and, smoking drugs or doing whatever, I mean, obviously I don't kill people, but I'm pretty truthful with the shit I do. You know what I mean? If you listen to me, it's not a lie. You know what I mean? So if I get a call from John Walsh looking for you, they're like, we know you've got this rapper named Bigg Mike that's been on your show. It's best to come clean. Right. Turn him in. It's more of a little petty shit, unpaid fines. One's for drug possession, but like I said, in Michigan, they don't even you can have 2 ounces. The city that I like to roam is Grand Rapids, Michigan. And you can have up to 2 ounces on you, and you're only going to get like an $80 ticket. You know what I mean? That's all it is. They decriminalize all that shit. Oh, wow. Well, it's probably a misdemeanor down there, huh? Oh, shit. Where? Down in Michigan. Yeah. Yeah, it's only a misdemeanor. Here, I get a felony or some shit. Yeah, be lucky it was Michigan, not Alabama, where it happened. Yeah, I've been actually talking to people about when Alabama's gonna actually get it legalized and shit. There's a lot of states around us that are starting to do it. Shit. Everybody says nope. It's gonna be the last state that's gonna be legalized. I'm like, man, fucking sucks. They're holding on, man. They gotta hold on to the true redneck values, man. Right. I mean, but they're down with alcohol. Look, alcohol kills way more fucking people. Marijuana, people don't even drive fast enough to even fucking, get into a bad wreck. Yeah, makes you very cautious. Yeah, like if anything, I drive 10 times better when I'm high. I'm like, fuck this, I ain't trying to get pulled over. Police search me, I end up in jail. When I'm sober, I be fucking speeding like a motherfucker, not caring, you know what I mean? Or when you're drunk, Hey, I don't really fucks with drinking and driving just because I've had some fucked up experiences and I know shit is not fucking cool. Well, there you go. Case in point. You've done both. You know what seems better. Right. You just gotta learn it for yourself. Absolutely. Well, this last track I want to jump into, man, let's talk about it before we go into it. This Walk in My Shoes. And you had a pretty fucked up situation with a chick, man. And this sounds like it's in this song. Yeah, that's actually my homeboy P's track, Big P. Oh. P. That's not actually me. I just wanted you guys to. This is what started me fucking with OCE. Like I said earlier, this track right here. I was just going on SoundCloud one day, scanning through songs from different artists, you know what I mean, before I got known, and I was trying to do some collaborations, trying to get out there. Right. And I found this one, and I even instantly told my brother Spazzo, I was like, bro, I need to get on a fucking track with him. He's what's gonna fucking bring me to fame, you know what I mean? And it's proven, I was right, because if it wasn't for Paul, I'd still be that nobody living in a little ass town in Michigan. Right now I'm not saying I'm fucking famous or nothing, but people, I got a good fan base now due to Paul and fucking finding this track. So this is what inspired you to sort of to get with OCE. Yeah, to actually pursue. That's where I knew I would have a chance. Actually, listening to that song, I was like, well, he's not really all that known right now. So I was trying to hurry up and get with him, you know, kind of using it to my advantage, but it just worked out to where, you know, I gained a brother from another mother, you know what I mean? He's my homeboy. I'll take a bullet for him for sure.
Wow. Well, this is a great track, man. I love this track. It's very personal, and I love personal shit. So where names are said and all kinds of other things. So we're gonna jump in, walk in my shoes, and then we'll come right back and say goodbye.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yo.
Instrumental Central.
Won't you tell me what you do if you was up in my shoes? It's got your mind second guessing, bet you don't have a clue. So from facing the truth, it's left you so ripped apart. That's why I'm up in this booth, because this shit is too hard. Man, I'm just a single father trying to be that dad. I'm just trying to raise my daughter, man, the best that I can. It's like I'm running through water and I don't have a chance. The pain made me be this monster, but I'm done being last. Just put yourself in my position, tell me what you do different. I got a ratchet baby mama who'll run off in a minute, and everything was a lie ever since the beginning. Everything I ever loved was the lie I was living. Something inside of me died and ain't coming back to life, and God knows that I tried to almost made it my wife. Now I regret every minute that I loved that bitch. She said he's like a fucking brother, now she said she loved him.
You was just fuel my fire. You don't understand what it's like to kiss up my shoes. I bet you wouldn't even last this long. Step in my shoes and take a walk. I bet that you won't last that long. Step in my shoes and take a walk. I bet that you won't last that long.
Yo, you think you know the truth? Just walk a mile in my shoes. You'll have a whole new perspective on the shit I've lived through. Cause I've been beaten black and blue, and I've been kicked in my face, and now I'm getting back a fighting, about to serve you a taste. Do you know what it's like when they cut out the lights? You ever lived a homeless life or had a cold lonely night? And what if I did to you what you fucking did to me? You better use your fucking shoes, bitch, getting no sympathy. Cause I'm bound for selling bricks. Yeah, I know I fucked up, but I had to feed my kid. I had no help from that slut, and now I know I wasn't wrong. I had no choice but to do it. And so with every single song, I'm bringing rawness and truest. Cause I held so much, and now it's my turn to speak. Bitch, sit the fuck down now and put my shoes on your feet and see what it feels like to be kicked to the ground. And then I spit in your face, and then I'll kick you back down. Bitch,
you was just fuel my fire. You don't understand what it's like to kiss up my shoes. I bet you wouldn't even last this long. Step in my shoes and take a walk. I bet that you won't last that long. Step in my shoes and take a walk. I bet that you won't last that long.
Every day I wake up, I feel a void in my chest because I always fucking fail, but I try my best. Man, I used to be somebody till the day I met that bitch. I had my shows, sold his souls, man, I almost was rich. Gave it up to be a family and to raise my kid. And now I'm long gone forgotten, but this fire's still lit. And I won't stop till I'm not breathing, cause I'm reaching for the stars. And now I'm done with this bitch cheating. Please believe I'm hitting large. I'ma hit the ground running, do it for my little girl. Bitch, one day you'll see me stunting. Bet it fucks up your whole world, cause every hateful word you say, it just fuels my fire. You're putting lie on top of lie, all you was a liar. Put yourself through what I went through, and one day you will see that every piece of me is broken, but you can't break my dreams. I said karma's coming fast, she coming straight for that ass. And the day you feel my pain, I'ma sit back and laugh. Bitch,
you was just fuel my fire. You don't understand what it's like to kiss up my shoes. I bet you wouldn't even last this long. Step in my shoes and take a walk. I bet that you won't last that long. Step in my shoes and take a walk. I bet that you won't last that long. Get up.
Walk in my shoes. I love that track. That's shout out to Big Money P. So, and from OCE, and man, Big Mike, man, I appreciate you spending this time with us. You know, it was late starting, but we got you going. Whoa, Ocelot's behind the board. So, anyway, man, any shouts out you want to give real quick, or anything you want to say, any website info, man, this is the time to give it.
Alright, you can check out Bigg Mike of OCE at SoundCloud.com/Bigg Mike of OCE Bama. Shout out to all my homeboys over there at OCE, my brother Spazzo, my homeboy Spin, my homeboy Big P, my homeboy fucking Tad B, Young Tally, all the, my homeboy Rob Rich too. I hope y'all be looking out for this track I'm about to do with him. This is R&B. I'm trying to fuck with some R&B nowadays, so that's, yeah.
That should be interesting. He goes from murder music to R&B.
Yeah, I like to be all kinds of crazy shit, man. I gotta give fans what they want and hit more than just one type of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel it, man. So, well, cool, man. That's good stuff. So, SoundCloud.com/Bigg Mike of OCE, right?
Bama. Yep.
Nice. And of course, you're on Facebook. People can go and friend you on there, right?
Yeah. My Facebook is just Bigg Mike. BIGG Mike. My actual personal Facebook, I don't really give out. So, y'all fucks with me. Just look at, Bigg Mike of OCE or Bigg Mike. You know what I mean?
Okay.
See my fucking head on there.
Good deal, man. Well, hey, thanks for coming on with us, and we'll do it again sometime.
Yeah, maybe when I drop that fucking mixtape.
When the mixtape drops, we'll have you back. Talk to you later, and we'll be back, bitches.
All right.
What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to Stim Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerkman. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob roots. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now. We gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hear on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, fakes at your fun. My tongue's for busting the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you'll be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul, R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the pay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping, but I damn near got caught cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time and Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on Stim Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Oh, yes, bitches. Welcome back to the shit that fucking hurts me. And that's like, hey, you got any time? Oh, there we go.
Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Apparently it's not my night, so get the fuck over it.
You know, if it was anybody else, I wouldn't fuck with them because it's you, it's just fun to fuck with you.
Yeah, that's okay. Just remember that I will get even.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, promises, promises.
Yeah.
So I actually have a little SMJ.
I know you do.
So it's kind of it's a small one, but it's kind of funny at the same time. And something that happened to me today. Oh, too bad AK's not here to sing along with me.
She's singing at home sick.
Gotta save that blind man. Gotta save him from danger. Gotta save that blind man. Gotta save him from strangers. All right. So today I'm at the. We're actually at UNLV. There was an event that we were doing. So it's me and my assistant at work, and we go in. We get set up early, and then we're like, hey, let's go in the student union and get some, because they got a food court in there. So we go inside the food court, and we get our food and everything. We go to Subway. We come out. I sit down. I got my food. He's like, I'll get our drinks. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then I guess he was asking around where are the lids, because he needed the lids for the drinks. So this one lady in a wheelchair, older lady, points, and he's like, oh, thanks. And then she says, hey, thanks for being there for him. And she points at me. So
how do you know she pointed at you?
He told me this. He told me what went on. So, see, he witnesses this shit, so I'm not just fucking crazy. But
thanks for being there for him.
Yeah, like it's, some kind of thing that he just chose to do.
Oh, did you go up to her and go, thank you, thank you.
I should.
Yeah, I
well,
like that one.
And why does she give a fuck who's doing what for me and all that type of stuff?
Because he was being a good Samaritan.
Thanks for being, we need more people like you out there that
And we truly
care.
do, because blinkies like you just bounce off of
That's
walls,
right,
can't get your own
blindos,
drinks.
you need help. Look at you, running into people tonight in the store.
Oh, yeah, that I was doing.
I mean, if it wouldn't be for me walking you to your seat here every night, you wouldn't even know how to do a radio show.
Jerkman, can we go out for a cigarette?
Yeah, but I'm not walking you to the bathroom.
Can you stand here
Nobody
while
wants to walk him to the bathroom.
while I squeeze out a shit and then don't wash my hands afterwards?
You know what? I don't give a damn if you're dying. And if I will save you in a lot of situations, but if you're in the bathroom having a heart attack, you're going to die, motherfucker, because I'm not coming in.
No.
Well, that's fine. I don't care about that.
You will die from a massive explosive shit.
Well, there's a second half of this, though. Later, this woman comes to our table, and she's got a daughter that's got Asperger's syndrome. Because I heard
trying to set you up with her.
Well, that would be funny.
Did she walk up and say, hi, my name is so-and-so, I got Asperger's?
I got Asperger's. No, but I heard them talking at the next table. I guess the next table does some kind of work with people that are autistic.
Did she walk her over to the table? Because you could have leaned over and said, thank you for being there for her.
I should have. I should have said, you know what? It's really good that you're there for her. It's like, obviously you're. But I know you could tell they were mother and daughter because she said something about, oh, yeah, Mom, or something like that. And what was that?
I'm just undoing my pants.
Oh, okay. That's fine. So then...
He's going to drop it in your lap here in a minute for you to rub.
Oh, nice. So they're talking to each other, and then they come to my table, and then the mom does the bonehead thing. And when she's in a wheelchair, by the way, the mom.
The mother is?
Yeah, she's in a wheelchair, so it's like,
So
okay,
she's disabled?
She's disabled.
Maybe she just feels that all disabled people should be helped by somebody.
You know why? Because she wants that.
Well, that's what I'm
why.
saying. So for her, it's not really an SMJ. She just sees it that way.
Yeah, well, I see it as an SMJ because
Well, you pick it up as being that, but for her...
But for her, she feels that everybody needs some help, and so...
The disabled should have a sidekick.
That's right.
Because she obviously needs help. But you know what? Even make this worse, she has a daughter that has Asperger's, so it's like, how can you be that goddamn ignorant?
Well, then
when you
right
have
there
that much
says
exposure?
it. Right there says it. She's not exposed to it. She believes that disabled people should be helped.
Ah, see? So you just pulled out a very interesting point. So just because you're exposed to that necessarily
doesn't mean
that you're actually
Right.
exposed
to and aware of the
Because
situation.
in your mind, you may honestly, truly believe
Yes.
that special people need special help.
Yep. Well, that's how she thinks. So imagine how this kid grew up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if the mother's always been in a wheelchair or if this is something
you don't
new.
know. Maybe it's something new to her.
That could be, and then maybe that's why she thinks the way she does. Although she, with her daughter being the way her daughter is, obviously.
So you automatically think that just because somebody's been around somebody that's disabled, they should know better?
Yeah, I do.
You're wrong.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
So, but
You're completely wrong.
But my idea would be, I would think
the ideal thing for you would be that people would just gauge people on their abilities.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I've said it before, but people's families a lot of times, disabled people's families are in fact their biggest disability.
Mhm.
And that's what I think.
Do you feel as though yours has been?
Not really. Not as
No?
bad as some. No. I've watched some people.
I think everybody's family does, whether you're disabled or not. They have their way of.
They do, but well, we have cases, of people that obviously, their parents are a little more overbearing. Like they won't let them do this and they won't let them do that, and they're, adults and shit, and it's just like, well, what are you doing?
Right.
Or the ones that won't let their kids move out because they think that they can't maintain. And
It was so funny though, because the other day my mom had actually called the doctors for me, and the nurse got on and said, "Do you not realize your son is 46? He can do his own calling." The reason she did that is because I could not that day. I had so much shit I had to do, and they had to have that call done at that time.
Right.
So people, like, she automatically jumped to the conclusion that my mommy was taking care of all my stuff for me because I'm a 46-year-old boy who can't. No. But it's easy to jump to conclusions sometimes without knowing the full story.
Exactly.
Well,
you don't know all of it.
You will have family members that will kind of tartify you and think
Well,
they've
yeah,
got
I
to
mean-
do this for you and speak for you, and so her
Speak
not
for yourself, Tard.
Well, I'm saying though, it's one of those things where
Nah, I
right
know.
away you assume that maybe the guy's disabled or whatever the case may be.
But see, you're seeing it through your eyes again, and that's the whole thing. For her, like I said, maybe a sidekick is what she believes every disabled person should have. So for her, she's not truly SMJing you, and not in her eyes.
But you know what though? That's just as bad as, I mean, if you're saying I'm speaking through my eyes, it's almost like she's speaking through hers.
Right.
So nobody's right.
Right. That's like the me syndrome. If everybody only believes in only themselves and only helps only themselves, who's right and who's wrong?
Right.
You could have. I could be totally offended by the fact that you say vag blood or whatever,
Right.
and you could be totally offended by the fact that I'm offended by that.
Sure.
So who's right and who's wrong?
Right. And I guess nobody's right or wrong. I guess
Right.
I'm just speaking from my perspective. I
Sure.
just find that that's very ignorant, being that you have a daughter who has a disability and you also do.
And
Why
for
do you
her,
say
she may
shit like
find it ignorant that you think that.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other funny thing that we were talking about, because we're like, that's not an SMJ. Like, I couldn't say anything smart to that. I couldn't have a
Right.
response, because that was the other thing too. She asked me if I knew some other blind girl that I fucking didn't know. So the fact that she had the "do you know them all" mentality. Too.
Well, and that's true, because they probably believe that maybe you guys all go to a
Tard Center.
recreational area, right?
Yeah, we're all hanging out at the Tard
So
Center.
you may know her.
Yeah, well, see, which is funny, but that's very simple-minded thinking, I think, and that's why I
No, that's
thrash it.
human thinking. That's what people think.
No,
the
but-
majority of the society would think that, instantly jump to that.
Yes, humans are very
That's like,
simple-minded.
I mean, haven't you ever had somebody like a black guy or a white guy or somebody like, supposing you're somewhere and you're a black guy, okay?
Okay.
Now a white guy come up and say, "Hey, do you know Jamper Johnson over in like what? Because I'm a black guy, I know every freaking black guy in town."
There you go. That's ignorant thinking.
Right.
That's the same kind of shit. That's what I'm saying.
Because you all hang out because you're all black, so you must hang out together.
Right, and that to me is very ignorant.
Well, sure it is, but it's just it's human.
But
It's
it is
human nature.
Thought. That's the thought process of most
Right.
humans.
Wow, that's pretty fucking sad commentary on humanity. I
Well,
think.
I mean, think about it. We have everybody out voting today.
Oh, thank you for going there.
So if you, it's human nature to do dumb, idiotic things. Bottom line.
Yeah, that's true. They all think they have
people,
to vote.
People are easily led by group think.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this 1,000,001 times. Groupthink is what you'll mostly find out in society. You don't find independent people. Not that often. No. And you do, they're usually the ones that are doing independent things.
Right. As opposed to just following the pack and doing.
Right.
Well, did you see that thing on Facebook today? I'm glad you brought this up.
Hmm.
Where it said, there was something you had to click to say, "I'm a voter."
Oh,
They've been putting that up, yeah. I told them to shove it up their
They
ass.
shouldn't. They shouldn't put that up. Fuck them. That really pissed me off. I clicked not now on it, but the thing of click.
I just
this
X'd it out, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. I clicked not now, but fuck you guys. Why are you coming in there?
It's a brainwashing thing. It's because
Or
first of all, they will find out how many people are into this. I mean, think
Of
about
course.
this. Even like, AK said, I've said, Jerry said, I believe you've said, they use these things to track and find out what you are and who you're about.
Right. The personality tests.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I get on and I fuck around with those dumb things. But the whole thing comes down to is that you can't truly get away from it this day and age. Even if you're not really filling out those stupid little forms and playing the little games or doing whatever,
Right.
they're still finding out your information because you have to put it all on your phone to get it running or get it into your Google account to even get it. So they find out the information. It's just It's like they know about you. Now they want to dig into your psyche.
Well, okay, like the personality games and all those, dumb things.
Sure.
You have you're obviously, you play them or you don't. You know,
they'll find out I've got a high IQ, but then they'll think, well, wait a minute. If he's got such a fucking high IQ, how comes he can't spell shit right?
Right. Well, but then there's the other side of this, though, where, okay, the personality tests, you have the right to take them or not.
Right.
Whereas opposed to this voting thing,
you had the right to do either way.
Well, it did say you could say not now, but I guess the thing is that the fact it's forced on you as soon as you log in.
Well, it pops up, and the whole thing is that's how they find out what kind of a thinker you are.
Nah, well,
bottom line, because the majority of the people will probably, okay, now look at it this way. Like I told you before, remember I said a long time ago that I could have been a dirtball because I figured out many ways to scam over the internet.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them was women are always happy to know. They're giddy about knowing whether they're having a boy or girl when they're pregnant.
Right.
Okay? And a lot of people buy into fake psychic bullshit also.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So I was going to put up this psychic site about we'll guess whether it's a boy or we will psychically let you know whether you're having a boy or girl. If we are wrong, we will give you your money back. Now think about this. Okay, now if I had say I had 100 people that I sent this to, right?
Right, and you were right.
Even if 25 of those people jumped on, and I'm right, because I'm more than likely going to be right at least 50% of the time.
Right, you got a 50-50 chance.
Right.
So 50-50 chance at this every time. So I could even go higher or above that, or maybe a little low. But it doesn't matter. I still just made a bunch of free fucking money.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you charge people $10.
If I said $10, we'll let you know if it's going to be a boy or girl. If not, your money back guaranteed.
Right. So 50. You got 50 people right. That's $500.
That's 500 fucking bucks.
That you didn't work for.
Right.
Really.
Yeah. Did I just put boy, girl, boy? Just randomly
pulling things out of your ass. You know what I'm saying? There was no psychic anything that went into that.
And can you make a lot of money? But would it be a scam? Sure.
Sure. Of course it would. But it would be barely legal. It's one of those barely legal
Well, no,
scams.
because all you have to do is put down for entertainment purposes only.
Right.
Oh, that's true. Well, there's what saves your ass.
Saves my ass at that point. If they're doing this for entertainment. It costs them $10 to me to entertain them, let them know if I thought it was going to be a boy or girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody can take that idea because keep in mind I did trademark that one, so give it your best shot. If anybody ever listens to this, I'll sue your ass.
Oh, and by the way, I saw another form of tracking, too. There was a thing on Google today. Find out your voting place. You can click there, and it'll tell you what's the closest place you can vote.
Probably the local church that's not supposed to be involved.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, I like this.
Separation of church and state.
How do you like this? These fuckers that go volunteer to work the polls?
I could never understand a volunteer because a volunteer, and I'm sorry if anybody out there is offended that may be listening to this anytime, because this will be up for years on end, has ever volunteered or will in the future. You're an idiot.
Yes.
You are an idiot because you are volunteering your time to put someone in an office that doesn't give two shits about you.
Well, not only that, but you're volunteering for something that doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
this isn't like you're helping out people that lost their homes.
But these people truly believe in this. They believe that they've got this strong conviction that the person that they're trying to put in office is going to change things for everybody and make everything so good and make life, I don't see any track record of any of these assholes being put in office and changing a motherfucking thing.
Right. Or even them getting in.
Very, very few of them will.
Well, and your vote doesn't put them in the office. It's already planned out who's going to put them in office.
I can already tell you right now, probably sitting here, I think we have sheriff's elections tonight. Yeah. It's Lombardo or whatever the fuck his name has got it. I can tell you this right now.
You are psychic.
You can tell this by just simply knowing and watching the actions of what they're doing and who's promoting and who's pumping them around.
Right. And just you can tell who
he has the biggest signs. He has the most amount of everything.
Right.
He has, you can just tell his attitude when he's doing his commercials. He already knows he's won.
Right.
He knows he's got it in his back pocket.
Yeah, you're right. There isn't a certain attitude that and some of the commercials too, like when they're doing the smear shit, certain smears are worse than others. So the one who's getting really smeared probably isn't going to win because it's set up that way.
And it's amazing to me that any of you people even waste any of your time or gas money going out to vote on these things, because if you truly listen to who you're voting for, they all will dig all the bullshit out of the claws about each one of them.
Right.
And all of them so far have been scam artists, if you haven't really taken notice.
Well, who's ever got the worst, I've noticed this, like who's ever got the worst commercial, like, one might say, oh, this dude embezzled money. But the other one might say, oh, this guy fucks little kids. Well, of course, the guy who has the fuck little kids, okay, he's done. but they've already prepared.
Well,
it
I don't
that
know
way.
of any that said fucks little kids, but
Well, you know,
I do know of tax money that's been spent.
Oh, it's all that shit.
On
but
leisure things, but the whole thing is it comes down to it, is they're all pretty much doing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you've got something, I mean, now if someone come up and said, okay, this guy, okay, Terry over here, don't vote for Terry. Terry's embezzled blah 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 from this company, took $50,000 from taxpayers to go on a trip with her kids fishing, and blah blah blah. Isn't it? You're like, okay, that's fucked up.
Right.
Then you go over here and, but Tom, he's went out and he never went to the draft and he never voted and he never. I would say, okay, I'd like Tom.
Yeah.
Because she's a fucking thief.
Yeah, exactly.
Tom tried to keep out of the fucking system.
Right.
But you never hear that.
But
you always hear about how they're all taking money.
But that's the one that will win, obviously.
The one with the win would be Terry.
Yeah.
Tom is going to be fucked.
Right.
Because everybody doesn't like somebody that doesn't want to coast her down and go to fucking war.
And that's how you've been conditioned.
But yeah, you've been
you won't even
conditioned.
fight for your country,
but the one
you
that
son of a
stole,
bitch.
the one that stole from taxpayers and everybody else stole blind from them. Hey, we can put them in office because guess what? They got our best interest at heart.
Oh yeah. Well, it'd be like, say you do start your psychic site, of
Right.
how you guess is it going to be a boy or a girl, and I'm going to take phone calls, but you don't have to pay me. I'm volunteering.
Well, I
So-
would like to see you do that.
That would be like.
I think you should.
Well, and that's it. See, I am volunteering for
And
something that isn't actually working.
And I was over here thinking, I bet you Max is going to say he wants to volunteer.
Yes, I will volunteer for something that
See?
doesn't work. So this is the equivalent of you guys who
He
go down
just
and.
wants to gas everybody out while he does it.
Well, of course I'm going to.
Well, then we can pick their pockets when they're laying there on the floor passed out.
Exactly. But I guess that's the point. This is the equivalent of going down to, do your civic duty.
Right.
And fucking, sit there and volunteer to run the voting polls and all that dumb shit. So,
If this was a country that it once was, well, I can't always. There's always been corruption. Bottom line.
Right.
I mean, now it's just so far out of hand. I mean, it's pathetic.
in your face.
Our country has been pretty much ruined. I mean, with what they've done and the way they've taken our civil liberties away and everything, our freedoms and everything else, this country's been ruined. Bottom line. So now it's just kind of a fend for yourself sort of mentality.
Right.
It's like they're going to rape your ass the minute you fucking wake up in the morning until you go to bed. You got a dick in your ass all fucking day and night.
Some enjoy it though, man.
Well, they
That's the
do,
thing.
and they truly do, because they would rather do that than wake up, and they will not ever wake up, and it's a shame.
So they'd rather go down and vote or volunteer to vote or
This
volunteer
country,
at the voting polls.
this country was not founded on what kind of people are living in it now.
Oh,
Bottom
no.
line.
Oh no, it was not.
No, this country was founded on people that stood up and fought for their independence, fought for their freedoms, fought for their rights. You've got a bunch of lazy motherfuckers that sit back and want to watch fucking, Jersey Woman and Honey Boo Boos and go out and jump on their cell phones. Hey, I'm not saying that in a free country you shouldn't have the right to do that. But when your freedoms are taken away, put the Honey Boo Boos and the phones away for a little bit, wake the fuck up, and stop this shit so you can go back to watching your fucking Honey Boo Boos and your phones and still have freedom.
Right. I mean, I would love to see an election where no one voted. Like absolutely
I would.
no one.
I would shit a brick.
I
I would probably die of a heart attack after smiling for fucking forever. I would just
Yeah.
drop dead.
Yeah. Well, that's it, man. It's like.
Because I would like to see what they would do and how they would pull this off.
Yeah.
Because they got to do something.
Oh yeah.
They can't say, "Well, nobody went to the polls."
But we have a winner.
But we have a winner.
Yeah. How did that happen? That blows
Well,
your
see,
electoral
right,
college
that
out
would.
of the water.
But you aren't going to have that.
No,
There
I
were
know
so
you
many.
won't.
There were so many people that will fight to their dying day. That, well, it's because of the Democrats our country is the way it is, or because of the Republicans is the way it is, and never put a liberal in because that'll just blow the whole fucking planet up. It just none of this is any common sense, and which goes back to what you said with the lady in the wheelchair. Common sense is not common. Bottom line, people are followers. People will always be followers. If there was no followers, people like us would not rise above.
I mean, I feel it, and I just wish that more people would be.
You just wish they would be, a little more conscious of what goes on around them.
Yeah, it would just, make things a little nicer and a little easier.
Sure
I think.
would.
Because now you've got all these idiots that you fucking argue with over this voting shit. And then you get these, well, we've talked about that before, too. These assholes in parking lots that
Right.
want you to fucking, have you registered to vote yet? And, they got these petitions.
Well, and they do that. That's because that's they feel as though they're contributing to their country's, well-being.
You're not contributing.
No,
Just
they're not.
so you know.
You are contributing all right. You're contributing to the demise of our own country.
Yeah, if anything, you're contributing to the stupidity that's continuing. So you're letting that continue.
Well, that's like I was just on. I was on one of these YouTube, and I don't usually comment on YouTubes.
Oh yeah.
But I saw this guy get on there, and he said, yeah, it was something about Ebola. He goes, yeah, the reason we got Ebola is because them damn nigger-ass motherfucking monkey bitches over in Africa, over there doing all their satanic rituals over these dead bodies, and that's why those monkeys, I mean African niggers, got our fucking shit. I'm like,
okay.
I just simply put down, you're a dumbass. And when I put it down, I was actually working that day and didn't realize I didn't put the apostrophe R-E in there.
Oh,
and
so gets on your spelling.
So the only thing this man could come back with because of that,
learn how to spell.
Yeah, this coming from a man that doesn't know what your are is.
Oh wow, that was.
I said, and I just simply put back down. I said, well, you know, I said my voice correction my voice corrector or whatever I said may have fucked this up. I said, but no matter what, at the end of the goddamn day, I said, whether I know how to spell or not doesn't mean a damn thing. You're still a racist and always will be one. Good luck with that, asshole.
Well, there you go. And anyone who has a somewhat working brain will see that was some ignorant shit.
Well, see, and that's the whole thing.
You know.
It's you can't, you know, that's how is he going to defend himself besides simply stating, well, he's got to pick on my grammar.
Right.
Yeah.
There's nothing else you can say.
That's what all those guys do, though. You know, they make a dumb fucking statement, and then somebody checks them behind it, and then they want to pick apart what you. Oh, you better learn how to spell.
Oh, look how clever
fuck
I
you,
am.
stupid ass.
No, you're still a dumbass.
That's like that asshole I got into it with the one time. You know, who got on me for the spelling, and he wrote Dafuck, D-A-F-U-Q, and I'm like, okay, dude. You know, what is Dafuck? I had to read through that with Jaws, you know, to figure out what you were saying. Because I said Ivy League or something, and I spelled it I-V, you know.
Oh, well, God, you know, it's a wonder that the heavens didn't open up and lightning bolts come down and shoot you in the ass.
Exactly. You know, never mind the point I was trying to make. It
Right.
was totally something different.
And that's what I'm trying to say. It's just that simply people are always going to be people. We have a lot of people on this planet right now, and it's a shame that most of them are just not. They're not smart.
That's why I'm kind of hoping for a little population control.
Well, but now you're starting to sound like them because that's what they want.
Well,
you know, they're stupid. They got a right to
really
exist. They've got a right to exist, and they've got a right to be as stupid as they want to be. Just stay in your own stupid side.
Here's the thing, though. They really don't want population. Well, maybe the government would or whatever.
Well, yeah, they do.
But the dumbasses, you know, they don't know what the government's agenda is, so they just go blindly along with it. But yet, I think there needs to be a little kill some of these stupid people off.
Well,
you know?
Then that's what they think of us. That's the whole thing.
Exactly. You cannot discriminate against one without discriminating
Against all.
Ah, see now
Because
Maxwell.
Now, see, but them to looking down as us, we are scum, and we should be destroyed.
Yeah, well, we're the ones that they would like to go for.
Well, no, dumb. All of us. They don't care because no matter what, they are higher above us. They are deities. We are not.
Oh yeah.
They are gods. They're above us. You know, we are just simple peons that should be destroyed and taken away because we're eating their food.
Yeah. Well, if I were the dictator,
of course,
this would be my decree that any stupid motherfucker would be killed.
Okay.
So there you go.
So now this would be your decree.
That would be my decree.
That any stupid motherfucker gets killed.
Yes, sir.
So then when you misspelled something, you would be automatically considered stupid, so you would have to, under your decree, die.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
It's idiots who make those fucking
See,
complaints.
you just killed yourself.
Exactly.
Against the stupid. And you know what? Stupid goes beyond the classroom, man. Do you have common sense? You know,
Right.
that kind of shit. You know, just because you can't spell something, I mean, hell, your spelling's horrible too, but, you know, you're not a stupid person.
I admit, my spelling's atrocious, and I don't
Mine's
really
fucking
care.
horrible. I know mine's horrible, but at the same time, that doesn't make you a stupid person. Are you making a sound fucking argument? Hell yes. You know? So, it was kind of funny. I had another little argument. I don't know how much time we got. Probably not much.
About 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I don't have enough time. I might have to get into this one tomorrow.
Yeah. Ocelot's over there sewing that...
the grandma blanket.
The blanket that AK was just... I mean... She looked like it was so fucking cute. I was sitting there watching her outside, and she looked like a little kid that was happy to get a blankie. She just hugging it and rubbing on it and carrying it around. It was so
That's
funny.
so weird.
Why is it weird? I thought it was cute. I was like watching her outside, going, "Oh, that's just so cute."
Okay, well, hey, to each
It
his
was.
own.
She liked it. She was rubbing on it.
To each his own, man. That's
So
all
you
I
don't
gotta
think girly things like that is cute?
Yeah, things are cute to me in a different way, man. We have our own definition.
Now, if she was rubbing her feet all over it, it'd be a whole.
It wouldn't be cute. It'd be Jackums. That's what it would be. So I don't know. We have our different. I don't think guys agree on what's cute.
Maybe not.
You know what I'm saying? Like things that you might find cute. Like as soon as you say it, I'm like,
well, she just had.
However,
maybe it's me. Maybe because I got this thing that I don't know what it is about me, but when I see stuff like that, like I seen her sick tonight, she just looked like she could use somebody to take her home, lay her down, get her some soup, that kind of stuff.
Right.
I found that cute. It was kind of adorable.
That's cutesy, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm not knocking it. I mean, that's, you dug it.
He doesn't think anything's cute unless he can jackums all over it.
Oh, that's not true. I'm going to use an Ocelot term. That's not true.
But no, she's in love with that thing. I mean, it was so funny because she picked it up, and I seen her hold it out, and then she rubbed it on herself like a little bit and put her face on it, and then she picked it up and looked at it again, like, oh, yes, this is the blankie. And then she gets up and she starts walking. I think she was taking it to the bed over there to lay down and roll around on it, probably see how it felt. But as she was doing that, it was still connected to the string that you're sewing onto, the yarn. And I'm like, does she even know that she's dragging it across the room? And the whole freaking thing's right behind. And then I seen her come waddling back in with it and holding it up again and then grabbing it and wrapping it up and then start walking out towards the door. I stopped filming.
All right.
It was funny.
It's kind of like my Zoozium shit. Like a lot of times you guys find that really stupid, where I think it's fucking cute.
See, you think that's cute.
Yeah, that's cute to me.
See,
so,
and that, what she did with that was cute.
See, I don't think guys agree on what's cute. And,
we don't.
That's just one of those evident truths. You know what I'm saying?
That is just true.
Men will not agree on oh, that's cute, and it's not manly to do. Because of course
I don't give a shit if it's manly.
I know it's not, but
she looked cute doing it.
I know it's not. It's just fucking the whole group think bullshit. You know?
True.
So, but had an interesting. Well, damn, I can't even get into that because I know we don't have much time.
Yeah, you got just about 3 minutes.
3? Oh, now it's 3? You told
Well,
me 2
because usually we were
going
going to jump you out early, but we can go because I don't think your vehicle's here anyhow. Because usually we take you out of 5 of.
Cool. Yeah. Okay.
But your vehicle's not here, so.
Interesting. Well, I had an. Maybe I could tell this story real quick then. I had a thing today where I was at this event, and remember me telling you guys.
Time to go. Thanks for listening, everybody. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. So I had this. Remember me telling you about when I was working at UNLV at their Disability Resource Center?
I remember that.
I got fired, and they told me that I needed a job coach, and they made up all these fucked up reasons of why I got fired and all this shit. So I see the person who used to be the director, and I give her props for coming up and talking to me, but she came up.
I'm guessing she's been demoted.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a new person that's now in her seat or whatever.
Right.
Well, she came over to me and she said, "Hey, it's so and so." And as soon as she said her name, I went, "Oh shit!" And she shook my hand.
You get that kind of that gasp real quick.
Yeah, is it gonna be ugly?
Right.
And she shook my hand and she's like, "I know you don't like me," and I'm like, "Oh, here we fucking go." And so then she starts talking to me. She's like, really, she basically threw it on my direct supervisor at the time. It wasn't her fault now.
So how long ago was this?
This is back in 2002. But I hold my grudges better than I hold my liquor, man. And
yeah, but I mean, for her to come up and instantly jump to that, she must have had a guilty conscience.
There was something. Well, either way, yeah, she was there. See, now me, I would have avoided somebody. I wouldn't even bother talking.
Well, if I didn't directly do something to somebody and it was that long of a period of time, I wouldn't have thought twice about it because I wouldn't have felt responsible for it.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently she had some hand in it.
She must have. And then the fact that, but see, the thing is, I'm blind, so she could have really avoided me. If she hadn't come up to me, I wouldn't have known she was there.
Maybe she thought you'd go. Pick her up.
Although, you know what?
With your radar.
Here's what happened though, and I forgot. There was kind of an awards ceremony thing during this event,
right?
And her name was mentioned.
Okay, but she could have just pretended like she hadn't seen you or whatever.
Yeah, sure, she could have avoided me. That's true. I mean, it's not like I'm going to go, "Hey, where's that bitch?"
Yeah, even if her name was mentioned, she could maybe not even walked by you to know you were there.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, okay, yeah, it still pisses me off, when I think about it. But at the same time, I'm not gonna,
She was trying
a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go looking for her.
Because it wasn't about you. It was all about her. She wanted to come down and clear her conscience. Is all it was about.
Exactly. She came over and. Then she said it was my supervisor that did it.
And if you would have bought into that, then her conscience has now been cleared.
Well, the thing was, she, I wanted some other information from her. So I did talk to her, and I said, well, the thing is, I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know who did what. And she's like, well, yeah, you know, I was actually going to bat for you at the time, and
You tell her you worked where you.
yeah, well,
Do you tell them you worked where you worked and you own your own radio station now?
Yeah, I did.
You should have.
I did, actually. Well, I didn't say I own my own radio, but I said I do.
Everybody else says you do, so you might as well.
Yeah, well,
ride on that one.
It was funny though. I think she was sort of on the verge of offering me a job.
Wow.
Because she goes, yeah, you know, we need somebody new because, you know, she's going to take the director position.
Oh, your vehicle's here.
That is here. I
Yeah.
got to piss, man.
No.
So anyway, the long and the short of it was I thought it was kind of cool she came over and talked to me, but now you guys put new light on this motherfucker.
Yeah, she's clearing her conscience.
So that's, anyway. On that fucking note, bitches, I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm GJ Didn't Vote Today Jerkman.
Yeah.
And I'm the awesome Ocelot.
And that's the story there, bitches. See ya.